Hello Gemini, welcome to your reading for June 6th through to the 13th. And as always, it's going to be general, so please take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. And yeah, let's welcome in the archangels, ascended masters, and any benevolent light beings such as the Arcturians, Pleiadians, Sirians, Andromedans, and Alpha Centaurians, and many others, as well as our multi-dimensional past life selves and our higher selves, of course, and any other spirit guides or animal, ancestral or dragon guides you feel resonant with, Gemini. Okay, let's have a look. Temperance and the Queen of Wands, the Devil, Ace of Wands. A lot of fire here to start, Gemini. You could have a lot of, some passions, or maybe your creativity is kind of peaking at the moment, or it's, you're very much involved in creative projects. Temperance and the Queen of Wands, so you're bringing things together. Just recently, Gemini, you have been, I guess, applying some discipline in your life, possibly. You're also bringing some things together in a new way. Perhaps doing an art form, or just generally maybe you're changing your schedule, you're bringing in some new interests and dropping some old ones. You could be like juggling different things and just blending things together in a new way. Queen of Wands is that you are really wanting to, or just recently you've decided that you're going to do things, you're going to do, I guess, things your way, or it's that you are going to be acting in alignment with your passions and your creativity and the things that you are good at and that you love to do, okay? Yeah. Okay, well, that one wanted to come out. Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. So, yeah, and I think this creativity is that, you could also be collaborative, working collaboratively, Three of Pentacles here, working with others, quite possibly, in doing some, in a team situation, a group situation, maybe in a community, or even in a family situation. And it sort of has this feel of Ten of Pentacles about it. So I think it's, for you, Gemini, you are really being involved with something that you feel is going to sort of last for the long term. Like you're creating a legacy of sorts, but it's also going to kind of really lead to abundance and financial gain, or a good financial situation as well. Yeah, so that's really positive, and I feel like there's a whole lot of fire really spurring you on in that direction right now, which is awesome. General theme, there's something that you're undecided about here, and you also have the Five of Cups. The Five of Cups is sometimes about things that don't quite work out how you thought they would, so there's an aspect of disappointment to it. But there's also this other energy around it, which is that things will work out anyway, or things will work out for the better. It's just a matter of time, application, and choice, to do with your perception and how you can change things for the better. But it's actually, it looks like a negative card here because there's Three Cups built, but it's actually a positive one, because it's saying, Gemini, that if there's an underlying theme here that something may not have worked out, but there's something else in the wings that is going to work out. But there's also this aspect of indecision around it. So maybe you are, because this thing hasn't worked out, maybe you're a little undecided at the moment as to which direction to take next. Yeah, so there could be something that's, could be a pause at the moment, even though you're feeling inspired to take action. There could be something else in your life. I'm not surprised, Gemini, about this, because you know, it's about the twos, okay? So while something is moving forward and you're fired up about it, there's something else here that hasn't quite worked out, but you're undecided about what to do about that, okay? Or with that venture or that experience. Or that job or that project, okay? Whatever that means for you. General direction moving forward is the Ace of Wands. So remember we said there's something, you know, around the corner here. Something hasn't worked out, but there's another thing coming in. Here it is, boom. Ace of Wands. This is potential that you're going to probably step into, general direction moving forward, right? And in doing that, I think there's also some devil energy here, which could mean one of two things, or a bit of both, right? It could be that you are going to really apply yourself to this in terms of a Capricorn energy, in terms of working hard, really digging in the heels and applying yourself. Or it could be that you will be letting go of some things that are sort of holding you back from fulfilling this potential. Okay, so maybe you are applying this fire of transmutation. Maybe you're going to be transmuting some things or attachments that you know are no longer attached to. And maybe this is why this thing here didn't work out. I mean, maybe there's something here that didn't work out because it's not actually resonant enough for you, and maybe it's about releasing your hold on that and allowing something else new to come through as well. Yeah, let's have a look at your outcome. There could be, you know, like we said, there's a couple of different things going on here. But I have a feeling, because we have a lot of fire right across the center of this reading here, although Capricorn is an earth energy, it's kind of looking like that this thing, this legacy that you're creating, maybe there's a part of that, maybe that's going to become, there's something about that that's going to become a spiritual path, or maybe there's a blending, maybe there's going to be a blending of something that wasn't quite resonant with a new, you know, a legacy that you're creating here, or the new direction that's coming as a result of the thing that didn't work out. Okay. Wow, the Hermit and the World, Gemini. You also have the Eight of Pentacles and the Five of Cups again. Interesting. So let's look at this. Outcome is that with this new direction here, this new spiritual potential, I think there's going to be something about it that I think you are going to be going within, or doing some activities and spending some time by yourself, okay? But it's going to be beneficial in the long run, because this is the World card, which is always to do with success. But this is, you know, has a cosmic feel about it as well. So it could be that you are going to be doing something, maybe you're going to be connecting galactically to other collectives a little bit more. But it could also be that you're going to, as a result of this inner time, that you're going to really find your place and your purpose on Earth at this time. And I think it's going to feel very spiritual and very, quite possibly very creative. And I have a feeling you're going to be blending things in a new way, or maybe you are bringing a new energy into a structure, or you're bringing a new energy into something that's always been done in a particular way. Maybe you're going to bring a new energy in, so it's going to be done in a new way, okay? Given that you have the Temperance here, because this is almost like, it can be, you know, like a bit of a revolutionary energy in some ways, okay? So maybe you're doing something quite new here, Gemini. Yeah, and what you may not be aware of is that, indeed, it is this case of the Five of Cups, which we already had, if you remember. We've got this Five of Cups here. Is that what's going to happen is that whatever this thing was that didn't work out, or part of your life, maybe it was a hobby or an interest that didn't quite fall through, or maybe a job, is that Eight of Pentacles. There's something else that's going to come as a result of that, that's going to be very much in alignment for you. Okay, this is the Eight of Pentacles, which is you working away happily, Gemini. It's something that has a lot of meaning for you, and also becoming very good at it, or your expertise in this area is going to be recognized. Okay, you're going to have a reputation for being good at what it is that you do here. Yeah, let's grab some spirit guidance. Eight of Pentacles again. So, you know, Spirit's saying you will end up working away happily at something here. And it may be the legacy that you are involved in at the moment, but it may be something a little different, or there may be something that you're adding into that legacy abundant energy to kind of make it even more amazing, okay? And more beneficial, quite possibly. The Lovers, your Power card here. So this is about you kind of coming into your empowerment, really activating your divine feminine and your divine masculine. So once again, you know, activating this energy here of being receptive, divine feminine, but also this energy here of being masculine, projective, okay, divine masculine. So Gemini, I think you'll be pulling those two aspects of yourself together in whatever it is that you are creating here. Yeah, and you have also the Eight of Pentacles, so you'll be happily working away at something, and it's going to be here, Six of Swords, so something that is peaceful, harmonious, that you're going to move towards and that you will move into. But I think Spirit's also saying here is that in terms of harmony, it's going to be helpful for you to either have quiet time or downtime, certainly, you know, doing some meditation and mindfulness and that type of thing. But this is Eight of Pentacles is very creative, doing something with your hands or doing something with the body, you know, like mind-body connection. And it's understandable at the moment, Gemini, why you're a little bit undecided, because I feel like there's a whole lot of possibilities open to you here in terms of you're very inspired and you are actually creative at the moment. You are creating something, okay? You are building something here. And let's take the Capricorn here as the builder, right? You are going to be building something here. And I think with your hermit time here in the world, it's like you are really going within to work out how you're going to make this thing very relevant for the coming times, for the you know, the new galactic humans, so to speak. You know, I think you're going to be making it relevant for those types of energies coming forward. But very positive with this Five of Pentacles. Something hasn't worked out, but something is going to come through that will indeed enable you to move into that Eight of Pentacles, you know, happily working away there on whatever it is and being involved in it. Golden Atlantean Dragon. Wow. Okay, this is a 7th dimensional dragon, so high frequency. This dragon helps you remember the wisdom of golden Atlantis. So you may have had lives in Atlantis, okay? And maybe this is why there's something that you're doing, that you're building, that could be kind of traditional, but maybe you're going to be looking at making it new, like making it relevant for the new age, the new golden age. Awaken, bring back your knowledge, gifts and talents and reclaim your mastery. Yeah. I think this is what you're doing here. This is your outcome, Gemini. It's very strong. You've got two major arcana here, Hermit and the World, or the universe in this case. Okay. Yeah, reclaiming your mastery. You are bringing something down into physical form here with the Hermit that is going to be very relevant and important for, you know, the new frequencies coming in, right? And also, you know, particularly feel free, of course, to access this dragon during your meditations. Golden Atlantean Dragon, there's actually a crystal there too. So, you know, if you're interested in crystals or feel like working with crystals, Gemini, this could definitely be something that you will be, that could be confirmation of that for you. The Fool, yeah, this is a new journey, and I think you're feeling into that energy. Yeah, you're feeling pretty inspired, source connected, connected to galactics, connected to, you know, your soul. Yeah, awesome. But also connected to the earth. You're very grounded as well. You've got a lot of pentacles in your reading, 3 and 10 of pentacles, and the 8 of pentacles twice. Okay. Not to mention the Hermit and the Devil there. They are very earth energies as well. Page of Cups, so paying attention to your feelings and your emotions as you navigate these new energies and as you bring things together in a new way, Gemini. 10 of Swords, yeah, something is wrapping up here. I think this is just talking about the old paradigm, the old ways of doing things, and the old energies of low vibe, you know, stress, overwhelm, and mental exhaustion. I feel like at the moment, Gemini, because you're accessing your creativity and your practical creativity, you're really kind of blowing this energy out of the water here. Okay, you're no longer wrapped up in the mind. Okay, wrapped up in the, I guess, any chatterings of the mind that go on that are not helpful. And also information coming at you. You're able to discern, you're able to switch things off when you need to, and to kind of focus on what you need to focus on here, Gemini. And the 3 of Wands, yeah, you are ready to take this step, to move into this energy of creating this legacy that's also going to be, I think, bringing something new in that's going to be, you know, highly creative and very original, unique, and quite possibly accessing and allowing you to express some talents, skills, gifts, and abilities that you didn't know you had. Okay. Yeah. Bring back your knowledge, gifts, and talents. Okay. Reclaiming your mastery, it says here. So that's awesome, Gemini. Here we are, purity. Okay. You have purity of intent and pure frequency here as well. You are pure, open, spiritual eyes. Yeah, doing things in a spiritual way. Beautiful unicorn energy here. So the specialness of you, Gemini, do things your way, and I think this is why the Queen of Wands is here. You know, you can imagine the Queen of Wands riding the unicorn. That's kind of your energy at the moment, Gemini, right? You kind of got a lot of fire moving forward and bringing your specialness and your unique flavor to whatever it is that you're doing, okay? So there we have it. Yeah, very powerful reading for you. I hope that's been helpful. We will wrap it up there, and yeah, I look forward to your next reading. In the meantime, have a great day, a fantastic week, and I'll see you again soon. Bye for now.